Oh boy, Proximus, minus 80% from its all-time high. What happened to this stock? But first, this. I am not a financial advisor. Everything I say and that's shown in this video is just for entertainment. Do your own research before you buy or sell a stock. So now that's that done, there's only 6 different topics I'm gonna discuss today. First, we're gonna have a look at the chart. Then we're gonna have a look at what the problems are with Proximus. We're gonna talk a bit about the dividend, the quarterly results. There's a new kid in town and what my perspective is about Proximus. Let's start with having a look at the chart. Proximus is really down a lot, as you can see. It's minus 80% from its all-time highs. If we look on the year to date, sorry, it's also down a lot. It was a good time to short Proximus. One other thing to notice is that it's a very good dividend payer. That's also what Proximus is known for. Even when times are tough, it's still paying like a good dividend. The main reason for this is because people are still in the need for telecom or internet. I think it's not the first thing they're gonna cut. We will have a discussion about the dividend a bit later in this video. So why is Proximus down so much? There are several reasons for this. One is because it's still working on its fiber coverage, which takes a lot of time and it costs a lot of money. The second one is because there's a new kid around the block, Belgium, which is going to be like the 4th mobile operator within Belgium. Proximus also still has a huge office space, which tries to get rid of. And they had like a deal with eMobile, but apparently the deal did not succeed. Proximus has always been a good dividend payer. There were a lot of people who invest in Proximus just for the long term to get the dividend every year. And it was considered as a defensive stock. From now on, Proximus has cut their dividend. As you can see in their reports, they're saying now that they're going to go to 60 cents for 2024 and 2025. And apparently, probably after that, I think it will still be low. Belgium dividends are taxed 30% right now. So this would still give you a 6.2% yearly dividend, which is still quite a lot compared to the other products in the market. So now let's have a quick look about the quarterly results, which were pretty okay. There was an increase in EBITDA with around 6.5% for the international. And for the group overall, it was for Q2 24 5.3% or 480 million euros, which is still quite okay. But as already mentioned, the fiber coverage costs a lot of money. But we will discuss this a bit later. First, we're gonna talk a bit about the new kid, as I called it, around the block, Belgium, which is not that new. It's part of the Digi Group, which is a Romanian company. It was Romanian founded. And currently they're already active in Spain and they're also planning to come in Belgium. They have a joint venture, or do you call it, or they're working together with CityMesh. CityMesh, it's, I think, quite known for Belgian people because it's a company of Segica, which is known for their IT consultancy, and they're used to be known for their telecom within hospitals. That's how they started, if I remember correctly. Right now, DG Group already covers more than 9 million homes with fiber, and they're the second largest telecom operator in Spain. So that's not a really good sign for Proximus. The only really good thing is that Proximus is renting out their network to CityMesh, because CityMesh is going to be the mobile operator, so they will get money for it. But on the long term, CityMesh or DJ Belgium will create their own network probably, and they will rely less and less on the network of Proximus. And then, yeah, it's not so good for Proximus. But of course, they still have to prove this. It's not there yet. So before we move to my perspective, I would like to share how the shares are divided of Proximus. As you can see, 53% is owned by our government, and only 4.5% is owned by Proximus itself. So this means that Proximus basically is in the hands of our government, because only a minor stake of 41, almost 42% is publicly traded on the market, which is, if I compare it to other companies that are owned by our government or partially owned by our government, is not a really good thing. So what is my view on Proximus? Sometimes they say one picture says it all. And if I look at this picture, to me, this still seems empty. There are still a lot of non-colored dots within the chart. So I think they still need to do a lot of work in Belgium to get the fiber ready. I also am a bit worried about, is the customer waiting for the fiber? Is there really a need for the client to have the fiber? I'm streaming, working, gaming from home, watching Netflix. I don't have the feeling that I need this upgrade, and I also don't want to pay extra for it. So I'm not sure why they're rolling it out now. They say it's for future proof and stuff like that, but I think they're really trying to solve a non-existing problem, and I think it would have been better if they had chosen for a different approach. I would love to see them working more on wireless technology. Like right now you have the Starlink from Elon Musk. I really think that wireless is the way to go, and not to have to dig holes in the street to get the cables in the homes. It's just not efficient. I also still have a position within Proximus. Too bad. I mainly bought it because, yeah, it was a good dividend payer. Everybody is using internet for work, for home, for gaming, for streaming. Okay, I already had the feeling that we would get like the cable cutters, as they say, for the digital TV, but still people need their internet for work. But I really loved to see Proximus more evolve into like a wireless network, as you have like the internet on your phone, to see that they could replace all the cables with things like that. Also the cut in the dividend now it's not that good. The fiber is gonna cost a lot of money. The DG Belgium is going to be a hard competitor, I think. I think they also gonna do a lot of good pricing probably. What I like at Proximus, a good point at Proximus right now as well, they have like Mobile Vikings they bought from DPG Media, I think. So they're also the owner of Mobile Vikings, which I think is a good thing because I like that operator. As long as DJ Belgium or the City Mesh needs to use their network, it's also quite good, I think. Although I hope they're not gonna shoot themselves in the feet, like they say, with that. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next movie.